Hey guys, Jengar here. Today I've got a premium review for you of the US A6M2, the Zero, captured American Zero. We're gonna take a look at this plane in realistic and in arcade, and we'll see if this plane is worth your money. I'll see you in the match. Hey guys, so here we are in the match. We are on Sicily and we climbed. This plane has a great climb rate. Very light plane, and it really wants to go up. That is fantastic, up until about 4,500 meters, and after that it becomes a little less climby. It wants to go up a little less good at that high altitude. So we wanted to follow that 190, that was the initial plan, but then we saw this 190 coming from above us, so we're gonna try to face this guy. You can do, he's coming straight for us. We don't want to go for a head-on, that is for sure. He does turn enough to get a glancing blow on our gear leg, I believe. And then he tries to climb back up. And we take off his wing there. Critical hit. So, yeah, I'll let him go. Basically, he will go into a dive and he'll probably crash. We'll see about that. So yeah, a great climb rate, great maneuverability. The guns are decent, although they are not the best. The machine guns are in the nose and the cannons are in the wings. So you definitely gotta think about your convergence there if you want to get the most effect. And on longer ranges, these guns are a little less effective because of that. So head-ons is not the best idea in this plane. But you don't need to go for head-ons because you are so maneuverable. You have such great turn time that you can outmaneuver any opponent, and you can definitely lure anybody into the trap of turning with you, as many people still want to do that apparently. So here we go for this 190 who goes up into a low energy state and then wants to make a turn as well. Of course, this is turkey shooting, and there he goes for our first kill, although the other guy is still lost his wing, so he will probably go down. This E3 going up high above. There we go. We run out of cannon rounds though, and that's gonna take a bit. Of course, the Japanese machine guns often feel like pop guns, but they can be effective if you get a long time on target. But when do you get a long time on target? So let's see if we can get this guy. Need some precise aiming. So somebody shot something into us, but we didn't get damage, looks like. There goes the guy we shot the wing off initially. Critted him, and yeah, so this guy seems to be going down. We got tail control, so you are maneuverable and you can climb, and that's about it in this plane. You are not fast, you do not have great energy retention, you do not have great acceleration. That's all average, but that's not what this plane is famed for. It's famed for its great maneuverability. It's very vulnerable as well, with no self-sealing fuel tanks and no armor and all that stuff. The Japanese forfeited that for great turn time, and yeah, that's what this plane is. It's a turner. It's really good at that. It's good at climbing as well, so you can start from altitude. You can outclimb a lot of planes up until 4,500 meters and work your way down from there. You can turn with anybody from that altitude downwards, especially between below the speed of 450. That is great. So 3 kills in the end in that match. We didn't get that Heinkel, which we hoped we would get in the end, but that other guy got him. We have 61,000 Silver Lions with 4,700 research points, but we're finished with the Japanese 3, so nothing. Third place with that. And here we go into the arcade match. Now again we climb, we have a 3 airfield domination match here. And we are approaching this BF-109. Looks like a B1. That is indeed what it is. And we take him out. Now there's several planes diving here for C, which we are over. And we're gonna see what we can do with these incoming planes. Now this plane, like I said, it doesn't have the greatest acceleration nor the greatest energy retention. So as a boom and zoomer per se, it is not ideally suited, although of course that's always where you want to start, from altitude, from an advantage, so you can dive down on people like this, or down on the deck, and you can take them easy kills. Now let's see what our next target will be. We'll probably go towards that little cluster of enemies there, because a furball is where you want to be in this plane. Although you do want to have great awareness though where everybody is, and that is still a big chance of course that even in a zero you can get caught by one of the new incoming planes who gets the opportunity to get an easy shot on you while you are dogfighting other people. This guy seems to be climbing, and he's just waiting until he gets critted here. He already lost a wing, and I wanted to finish him off, as you never know in arcade. I mean, you don't never know in RB either. There's a lot of people who go after planes that are already obviously going down. So I wanted to finish him off, but he's going all over the place with his lost wing, and probably shouldn't have gone after him there, but oh well, you know, I just wanted to make sure. That is a natural thing these days. Now we have a lot of guys here above this airfield, and we are going for these guys who are coming up first. Bowfighter coming down from his loop, and we do get him there. The J2M is going for our ally there, the P51. Let's see if we can take him down. We get damage to the tail there, a crit. Let's see if he wants to go down. He still seems to have some tail control though. He's not going down yet. Hit, and here we get another hit, but to the tail. So he lost control there, and he's finally going down. As we're coming out of that, we find this Heinkel 111 coming in a very slow loop above us here. We get him as well. Roll the plane over. The plane rolls slightly better to the left than to the right. Funny thing, that was the case in reality as well, I believe. I don't remember the reason for that. It's been a long time since I read up on the zeros, but there you go. Now here Yak 3 comes up, and he wants to go after the guy he was initially after, not seeing me, and I get an easy shot there. Get a crit on the I-16 here, who catches fire, and we're immediately going after the Hurricane here. And this is where the zero really shines, unless unless a P-38 crashes into you and destroys your elevator controls. And here we are with 9 kills in the bag, going nicely and smoothly, and we get destroyed by our own guy, and we crash into the ground after trying to reach the airfield, and we lost the plane. So I thought, okay, I'll jump into another plane, let's continue. I had a backup vehicle, and we flew in from the spawn, and here we go again. Let's see if we can get some more nice maneuvering in this this little cluster here, which this whole game has been one big cluster. I look so close to the ground, and you just the elevator control on this thing is just magnificent. Now we were going after this MC202, and then we saw we were approached from behind by 2 guys, and we thought we would make an end to this guy here. as he passes in front of us. Turning, seeing two guys over here. We're turning in. And there you go. He got crashed into by another ally. I was furious at this point. This guy was after that guy, could have seen me turning in. And he crashed into me anyway. 11 kills. 2 deaths. And I wanted to give you another example of what this plane can do if you are not crashed into by your allies. We're attacking basically 4 or 5 guys here who were chasing this ally of ours who just went into the dirt. So these guys are all repositioning right now, but I thought let's go for it. Let's see what this plane can do. And let's see if I'm awake. Picked up some damage earlier in this match. And we're going for the Yak 9 first. And there he goes. There's an enemy above us, an enemy behind us, and this enemy over there. A Spitfire and an Italian. The main threats, the Beaufighter over there is damaged. And you really gotta keep an eye on everything around you if you want to stay alive in these sort of engagement. But it's a lot of fun. This plane really is a lot of fun if you like this sort of stuff. It's not fast. You can't catch anybody, but people will come to you. People want you dead, and they often start to turn with you. More often than you would assume. People in a Spitfire thinking, oh, I can take that 0, but no, you can't take that 0. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. The US 0 is definitely an enjoyable plane. It's very maneuverable, and it can climb. It has some good guns if you use them on their convergence. And lots of fun just to fly around. I mean, it's not fast, you can't really boom and zoom with it, but it's still nice to use it from altitude. Start from 4,500 meters and work your way down from there. You'll be surprised how many people get lured in and want to get you and then start to turn with you. In this plane is a joy to fly, good controls, you always feel in control, and yeah, you have one of the best turners on its battle rating in your hands. And yeah, so if you like that kind of flight style, just lure people in and try to have them to turn fight you, and throw yourself into the furball in arcade sometimes, have a little bit of fun with that. And this plane is definitely worth it. If you have more of a boom and zoom style, where you want to have a plane that is fast and you like that in your flight style, then this is definitely not the plane for you. This plane is definitely not fast. It's quite slow, and it doesn't have those attributes. It also is quite difficult to get a quick pass on a plane and shoot the plane down with that. The firepower isn't made for that, as it has the cannons in the wings and the machine guns in the nose. But if you get a little bit of time on the target and you keep an eye on your convergence, you can definitely get some very nice kills in this plane. So I can definitely recommend it for the purpose it was made for, and that is turn fighting, lure people in and have fun. It's definitely a have fun plane. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, and if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.